What is your best money-saving tip in 2024? What is one hack you use to save money?
Different kind of ways, okay?
Today, we're going to give you 10 tips to save more money and live a more frugal life. What's your best frugal living tip? But instead of me writing out my own ideas, we're going to build this list with complete strangers. How do you save money?
You don't.
It's good. And what better place than Walmart, where their slogan is to save money, live better. And to be honest, I have two other goals, which is to 1, not get kicked out of here, and 2, somehow convince someone to be interviewed at Walmart. What is your best money-saving tip?
It's called compound interest. If you can remember that, save money and earn the money on the interest, then you could buy one of these. Be frugal. Don't get caught up in buying stuff that you really don't need. When you're young, you don't need a Corvette. You need a Toyota that's 10 years old already.
Toyota Camry, Honda Civic.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, any of those kind of cars to help you save money. And if you're working for a company that pays money for you to save money,
like 401k?
Like a 401k, they give you so much money, they will match, say, the first 8% that you put in. That's free money. And don't mess with the 401k. You get in trouble, you need money, don't mess with the 401k. And now I'm retired. I don't do anything but drive my Corvette.
All right, I was about to ask if you got that Corvette. For the younger people, what did you invest in?
Well, you want to diversify, and you have the option to do that with a 401k. But the main thing is, don't invest in just one thing, because if it goes belly up, then you've lost everything. You want to spread it out, different things, and do a little homework. Most 401ks have a manager that you can talk to.
What did you do for a living when you were in your career?
Well, I retired from General Electric 21 years, Lockheed Martin 23 years, and they had, savings plans, and I worked for a French company in between for about 6 years.
Amazing. And I totally forgot, but at the end of this video, we're going to rate who gave the best advice. So maybe it's going to be Bill, because he shared some good things. This is Maya. She's a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids, and she's going to share one of her biggest money-saving tips.
So for me personally, it is going to different stores, finding the best prices to save money.
What are your go-tos? What stores are always pretty solid with getting a good deal?
BJ's, my number one. Usually get the best deals. Walmart, Publix.
Publix, too?
Yeah.
The BOGOs?
Yes, always. If they have it on BOGO, then that's where I'm going first.
To be honest with you, dude, I wouldn't talk to myself if I approached myself while grocery shopping. This is Patrick. He was a cool guy that agreed to share a money-saving tip he grew up with. What's your best frugal living tip?
Definitely always check the clearance aisle. You can find amazing things, clothes, snacks, everyday essentials. Definitely shop clearance, rollback, especially if you grew up with a hard time, not having a lot of money. My mother always went to the clearance section, so did my grandmother.
That's the first place I go when it's clothing.
First thing is go to clearance.
Is quality lower when you go to the clearance section?
No, definitely not. You can buy great things, name brands in the clearance section. It's just the store wants to get rid of it sooner.
Perfect. This is Megan. She was a little bit shy getting on camera at first, but she ended up sharing this gem of a program that'll help you automate your savings. What's your best money-saving tip?
The most I can say is if you do have a debit account for any bank, they offer a savings program. And almost 100% of them, whenever you swipe your debit card, the remaining balance, just choose an option where that change can go directly in your savings. So no matter how many multiple times you swipe the card in a day or the week, by the end you can have quite a bit. I know in 1 week, all the rollover from that amount to the savings, I already had $50 in that week from swiping the card that much. So it just depends. So that's just a little tip,
It can be weekly automated savings?
Yeah, just after each purchase, whenever you swipe the card, it's just an option to select, because most people don't realize that you can do that because they just think, savings, you have to put it in manually. Almost all the banks have that option. You just have to go in and ask all the questions. And when you do go to a bank, just talk to them about different ways to save, because they're more than happy to help you.
That's super cool. You guys need to look that up right now. Some real good stuff now. I'm not sure what the number one piece of advice has been. I think Megan's has been pretty good when it came to automating your savings, but let's see what else we can get. For this next part, I'm talking to Lori. She was a little shy to be on camera, but she did have a really practical tip for you guys. How do you save money?
You watch the grocery ads every week, and you can go around to different stores because you buy one, get one at some stores, and then you have discounts at others. So.
Where can you find grocery ads?
You can get a newspaper or you can download their app. You have Winn-Dixie app and Publix app and download and you get their ads every week.
Solid. Then we ran into Brandy. She had great vibes. She actually is a tipped employee, so she was able to share how she manages that kind of income. What is your best money saving tip in 2024?
I think that kind of the best thing to do is like just put that money aside, pretend it's not there. I think right now, whenever we get the influx of a little extra cash, whether it's a good tip night or, you know, a little bonus, whatever it is, we always want to treat ourselves. And I think the best thing that you can do to treat yourself is to not and just pretend it's not there, put it to the side and just continue to focus on yourself and your bills, you know, and just pretend that money's not even there.
There you go. Like focus on your goal.
Yep.
Gotcha. How would you rate your financial situation right now?
Ooh, not so great. Like I said, you know, I'm one of the Americans that's kind of living paycheck to paycheck, but you know.
Yeah, that's the majority nowadays, really.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But honestly, if you keep like setting that aside, whatever bonuses or extra money, like, and have an emergency fund.
I mean, heck, I even have like a big coin jar that like whenever I just get change, I just throw it in there. I'm a tipped employee. So whenever I get $2 bills, like that's good luck. I put it in my change jar. So I've got like a whole jar just full of $2 bills and change. And I don't plan on looking at it and touching it for a long time.
Yeah, everything counts.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It was getting tough to find people, but we ran into Felix. He's a retired handyman, and he actually drops a pretty good rule on how you can save more money. What is one way that you save money?
Different kind of ways, okay? Number one, for every dollar whether you make, take it 25 cents and put it on the side. Why I say that one? Because with the 75 cents is what do you pay in that case? You need to pay the, I call like a normal bills, you know, like a rent, power. Okay, but save it 25 cents.
Save 25%.
Yes. 25. If you can do not 25, at least 10%.
This is Vaughn. He installs fire alarms for a living. How do you save money?
You don't. You just, you know, get that junk and then hold on. You get it and then you look at what you want and then you buy it. Because then if you really think about it, like all jokes aside, what if you die today and you can be like, dang, I wanted that junk, but I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go crazy, but like if you see something you want, if you see some $400 J's, you save up and then you get them and then you do it again.
Okay, you saved up.
A little bit, you know? You save up a little bit and you get them and then you redo it.
Has there ever been a purchase that you regretted? No regret. Solid. Did you grow up like hearing something about like saving or like anyone around you tell you to save money?
Yeah, but I was hard-headed, so like I hear it, but they don't know what they talk. I thought I knew everything, you know what I'm saying? So I just spent it.
And keeping it real,
I spent it, you know.
Do you have any debts?
No.
That's the most important thing. So
I don't got no debt.
You don't spend money you don't have.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
And don't go to college. But you ain't hear that jump from me.
That's some money saving advice.
Because then you're gonna have debt and then you can't spend like you want to.
All right, I'll take that as the money saving tip.
Yeah.
Don't go to college.
Don't go to trade school.
That's good. That's legit. All right, we got some valuable for sure, man. What's your best tip for saving money?
Using cash. When you have cash, you're more cautious of how much money you're spending versus swiping your card.
That's true. You feel it more.
Yeah.
When you see the cash leaving and...
It hurts. Yep. Instead of just swiping, you don't realize exactly how much, especially if you go into different stores. And you swipe, you don't realize how much your total is. Now, if you go out with $300 and you go in 3 stores, you know by the second store, like, oh, okay, I done spent $150. Let me slow down.
Exactly. There we go. Yeah, keep yourself accountable. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice, what is one hack you use to save money?
So if you minimize what you want to buy now, as opposed to just going out and just buying a bunch of stuff right off, if you save your money or work towards what you want in the future, it'll be more beneficial for you to have, as opposed to just buying it right off. And then in the long run, you'll have more money.
Kind of sacrifice what you want now in order to get what you actually need later.
Correct.
Is that from prior experience that you've...
Not from prior experience, because if I would have known that beforehand, I probably would have a little bit more than what I would have wanted now, as opposed to trying to get all that stuff when I had money coming in. So, yeah.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 5. And they're all boys. And actually, they do a better job at saving their money than I did at that age when I was, making money. So, yeah. So I did something right. I don't know what it was, but I did something right.
Probably from example nowadays.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Absolutely.
All right, so we just found out Alice actually mentors kids for the Department of Health, and she ended up asking us to come by and teach the kids a little bit about financial literacy. So follow-up video coming soon. And there you go, guys. 10 very practical money-saving tips. If it came down to choosing a number one, I would go with Bill, the OG, the first guy. He talked about compound interest, and also he was a testament to his advice. If you want some more frugal living tips, I have a video right here where I share what things I don't spend my money on. And if you've made it this far, make sure to comment below what other stores we should trespass next time to shoot a video like this. This was actually pretty fun. Thanks.